you guys are in for a special treat today. I started following Ray Higdon and his wife Jessica about 6 years ago. And I can tell you, he's made a big impact on me, my business, my wife's business. You know, not only did he help us a lot with our network marketing business, our mindset, all the things, but he also helped us a lot back in the day with our brand and just using social media the right way.
You can create success in network marketing if you choose to. If you have the mindset that you're bothering people by giving them, listen, when I was dead broke, personal foreclosure, $1 million in debt, chased by bill collectors and very depressed, drinking heavily every single night, my buddy Chris invite me to an opportunity wasn't a bother. That was a solution. But if you think that your business is a bother, then you'll go into some kind of, you know what, I don't want to be bothering people. Bother? It changed my life, turned my life around. I don't know where I would be. This revealed a lot of mindsets. Either think about your business as a possible solution, or you see yourself as a nuisance. There are more people than ever before looking for solutions. You have a way to do that.
What are you seeing that's working really well when it comes to culture, when it comes to creating an environment where everyone feels like they're contributing?
Who are you serving, and what is slowing them or stopping them from achieving their level of desire? Their level of desire, not my level of desire. And you dictate that through your team culture. And culture is making people feel good regardless of their level of desire, level of result. Have the machines, have the weapons, have the tools, the resources that, you know, if you're a gym owner, have the CrossFit class, have the personal trainer, have the tire to flip or whatever is going to get someone to their level of desire. But you're not forcing six-pack abs on everyone that attends the gym. If you had a good culture, what you saw happen is you saw people that had been in your team for a long time that hadn't done much or whatever, all of a sudden get an increase in desire. And all of a sudden you saw like, Linda, is that you? And Linda all of a sudden is just, you know, tearing at it, bringing in customers left and right. And so that means you had a good culture and you benefited from that good culture. The second kind of thing that you're seeing now is some people went on an amazing recruiting spree during this time.
True. But
they haven't yet fixed their culture. So what they're experiencing now is they brought in a bunch of people, their culture still is not fixed. And so now they're seeing all kinds of their new people express disappointment, express frustration. The leader hasn't learned to not just share fast success stories. And so they're still like, look, Joe just made 10,000 his first month. What's wrong with you guys? And they'll blame it on anything but culture. In fact, I've had multiple leaders tell me, I don't have a culture problem. I just got a retention problem. And it's like, well, retention is a byproduct of your culture, not the other way around. That doesn't make any sense. Having good culture, making people okay with their level of desire, level of result. You know, if someone raises their hand and they want to step up, my suggestion is not to book 8 hours on a Zoom with them, but to give them some homework. Hey, go do this, report back in. Go prospect 10 people, report back in. Go do a Facebook Live, report back in. And manage by that way, because whatever you do for your team, they think they have to do for a team. And if you are the I do everything kind of leader, I sharpen the pencils, I mail, I track their shipments, I check their commission check, you know, make sure it's accurate. If you're the I do everything for my team person, then they think they have to do everything for their team person. And then they sabotage themselves because they don't have that kind of time. They got kids running around. They're like, man, I can't do this. I can't do all the stuff that they do for me. So you attempting to be helpful is actually hurting them greatly. It might be one of the biggest sabotages in this industry. Being weaponized with stories is your most powerful way to combat this. So for example, Harrison Ford was in acting for 27 years before he had a lead role. Elvis Presley performed at Opryland. They told him to go back to being a truck driver. James Dyson, he created, I think it was 5,000 non-working models over 7 years before he created the Dyson vacuum. Now imagine being his wife. like try number 4,991 and like a screw pops off and you're like, oh my God. And you're like, when are you gonna get a job? Come on, Dyson, get out there and get a job. Like imagine, I mean, just imagine that. The question is, why are you special? Harrison Ford, Elvis Presley, James Dyson, Amy Murphy, if all these people had their struggles, well, why should you just waltz on the stage and just electric boogaloo, right? Why should you front on the stage, your first year because you're such a badass, right? It doesn't make any sense. How come they have to struggle? You can't struggle. I think in anything, not just network marketing, but it's not, you don't fail. You either quit or you succeed. I just can't tell you the exact date of your success. So you keep going.
It is funny too, because when you finally arrive and you start seeing that success, that at one point it didn't seem like it was ever going to happen. Like you're like, when is my breakthrough? When is my chance? Once you get there, if it takes you a really long time and it was really, really, really freaking hard and you worked your face off, right? Like you felt like you were going to quit. You felt like it was never going to work. You felt like, this maybe isn't for me. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. But once you finally get there, you're like, I understand why it took so long. Because otherwise we can't appreciate it. Like my gratitude for my business today. And I know you're the same way. We have so much gratitude for what we've created because we know we deserved it. We know what we did to get here, and it wasn't easy, but it was worth it.